All right, guys. Today is December 22nd, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, it's December 21st. Sorry. Thought it was December 22nd already. Do you know what that means? If I'm not mistaken. What does that phrase mean? You can put that phrase at the beginning of a sentence or at the end of a sentence. Okay, I could say, if I'm not mistaken, I think today is December 22nd. Or I could say, I think today is December 22nd, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, that's a phrase in English you can use to show that you're not 100% confident in something. Okay, you believe it, but you're leaving the door open for some uncertainty. Okay, if you leave the door open, that means it's it's possible for something else to be true, right? So in this situation, if I said I think it's December 22nd, if I'm not mistaken, so I'm leaving the door open for maybe some other thing to be true. And then I checked my phone and I said, oh yeah, I was mistaken. It's December 21st, not 22nd. So I was mistaken. Right? So if you say, if I'm not mistaken, that means you're saying you believe it, but you could be mistaken. You could actually be mistaken. Okay, so this is a great phrase to add to your English vocabulary, because so many times in life we're not sure 100% about something, right? You know, I could say, I think Canada has the most fresh water in the world, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so I could start off by saying a fact pretty confidently. I could say Canada has the most fresh water in the world, if I'm not mistaken. You know, it's kind of a humble thing to say, because in life we can be wrong. We can say things and maybe sometimes you're sure you're right, but sometimes, guys, there's some people up on the path there. Just gonna hang out down by the canal here. So sometimes in life you are sure about something, but sometimes you're not entirely sure. And so it's nice to just say, if I'm not mistaken, and then you say what you think, what you believe. Okay, so give me some examples. Think about some examples in your life. What could you say? I could say, like, a house like that would probably cost about $1 million, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe 2 million. I don't know. I'm showing I'm not 100% sure, right? What other examples could we say? I believe the longest a person has ever held their breath for underwater is about 25 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. 25 minutes. How long can you hold your breath underwater? I couldn't hold my breath underwater for like 5 seconds, guys. I can't hold my breath for very long, guys. How long can you hold your breath for? But I believe the record is about 25 minutes. Okay. Like, some of these people are insane. They can hold their breath. Can you imagine holding your breath underwater for 25 minutes? You gotta be freaking nuts. Who would even want to try that? Would you want to try that? I wouldn't even want to try it for like 5 seconds. I don't like water, guys. Standing here by a canal. This isn't water. It's ice. Is ice water? Or is it something else? Kind of a different thing, right? It's in some ways it is water, but it's kind of a different form of water, right? So anyway, guys, so give me some examples. Think about some examples, you know. So remember, you can start the sentence with this. If I'm not mistaken, trying to think of a name. Can't think of any names right now. Let's say we have a friend, okay, named Lucy. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, Lucy is allergic to donuts. Are you allergic to donuts? I don't know if anybody's really allergic to donuts. People are allergic to seafood, for example, or nuts. You could say, you know, Lucy, if I'm not mistaken, Lucy is allergic to nuts. So we should, like, for a Christmas party, we should not bake we shouldn't, you know, make any baked goods with nuts. Okay, a baked good is something like a cake or a pie or cookies or something like that. So baked goods, usually we use it in the plural form. Baked goods, just desserts, that kind of thing. Okay, do you like baked goods? I love baked goods, guys. That's why I'm so fat these days. I can't stop eating baked goods. What's your favorite baked good? Okay, we're talking about one kind of dessert that's baked. You can say baked good, not goods. Okay, so what is your favorite kind of baked good? What's your favorite baked good? My favorite baked good, I don't even know, guys. all of them are my favorite. So if I'm not mistaken, your favorite baked good is apple pie, right? Am I right or am I wrong? Okay, so that's what you could say, if I'm not mistaken. Guys, that goose is lost. Look at that. The goose is just flying alone. Usually geese fly in a flock, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong, maybe they fly alone sometimes, but usually, most of the time, they fly in like a flock. What's a group of geese. Guys, look at this bush. Okay, it's kind of cool. Like, there are no leaves anymore, but there's just these like clumps of red berries. Isn't that awesome? That is cool. This is this bush, and then that one over there, and there's that one. There's a lot of these red berried bushes here, and then look at these bushes are actually red. Like the bush, the branches are red. That is awesome. That's good. Oh, and then this one is white. Look at these cool little white berries. What are these little berries? I don't know what they are, guys, but look at that. They're all kinds of little things. I'm not a plant expert. Are you a plant expert? You can explain all that stuff to me. So guys, I'm excited today because December 21st is the shortest day of the year, right? So from here on in, the days are gonna get longer, right? From here on in means from now on. Okay, from here on in, the days are going to get longer. It's just so dark here these days, guys. I mean, right now, what is the time? I'll tell you the time. Okay, it's almost 3. It's a few minutes before 3 p.m. and it's kind of, the sun sets at 4. Sun sets at like 4 these days. It's kind of it's dark by 5 basically. So, you know, it's hard to be living in this kind of darkness. Like even now, like it kind of seems a bit dark, right? Even though it's 3, it's not even 3 o'clock. Okay, and it's you know, it should be middle of the day. Like the sun should be up there, right, bright in the sky, but it's like way over there, hiding behind those clouds. Maybe you like darkness. Do you like darkness? Some people do, you know. Some people are children of the night. Are you a child of the night? I'm a child of the sun. I'm a child of the sun, guys. Why are you so far off? Why do you hide your face from me? Look at that, it's hiding its face behind the clouds there. I wish I could just grab the sun. Never let him go. How about you? Would you love to grab the sun? Sun loves to hide sometimes. So guys, don't be a child of the night. People do bad things at night, right? Crimes are committed at night. You know, people like to hide. Somehow the darkness hides people, right? So people choose to do bad things at night. I like the daytime, guys. I love the light. So that's why maybe I'm not a criminal, because I just like to, I make my videos in the day. Well, actually, you know, I used to make my videos at night in my studio when I had my studio, remember? A few years back, I made almost all my videos at night because the people living upstairs were so loud. I couldn't make videos in the day. So anyway, guys, I got sidetracked. What were we talking about? The phrase, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so you could say, you know, the new Samsung phone is coming out next month, if I'm not mistaken. You know, Samsung S24 Ultra is being released next month, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so what are some examples that you could think of, some facts or some information, right? It could be anything. Those are cumulus clouds, if I'm not mistaken. Cumulus clouds are a kind of cloud, but I don't know anything about clouds, guys, so they might be I don't know, I forgot the names of clouds. I learned that when I was a kid. I know what cirrus clouds, so cirrus clouds are like the wispy, are there any cirrus clouds out here? Cirrus clouds are the ones that are really high and they're kind of wispy. But these ones, they're not cirrus. These are like, I don't know if these are strata. What is it? It's another kind of cloud that's called like stratocumulus. Oh, something like that maybe. Cumulus clouds are the nice fluffy ones. They kind of look like sheep. Nice white fluffy sheep in the sky. Those are cumulus clouds. But I don't think these are cumulus. They're a bit dark for my liking to be cumulus clouds. Well, guys, here are the geese again. Man, I don't think there's as many geese here as there were the other day. Remember when the geese were having that massive family gathering? Right now I think there's only maybe a few thousand here. Back the other day there must have been like 1 million geese out here, guys. So there it is. You can see, because this is kind of weird, guys. This winter has been a bit weird. It's been pretty warm, actually. You know, we had a few days of cold, but right now it's like it's just before Christmas, and I I'm walking around without a toque, without gloves, right? It's chilly. I mean, it's maybe like 1 degree out here, so it's you can see my breath, right? So, you know, it's cold, but it's not that bad. Like, really, for this time of year, this isn't bad at all. So what else to say, guys? I just kind of like hanging out with you sometimes, but that's all I wanted to teach you, just how to say, how to kind of make your sentences a little bit more dynamic, I guess, you know, because sometimes English learners, they just say things the safest possible way. They might say, today is December 22nd. I'm not sure. Let me check. But a more advanced way to say it is, today is December 22nd, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, or if I'm not mistaken, you know, the sun is 93 million miles away. Or you could say, if I'm not mistaken, the Earth is actually flat, not round. Or if I'm not mistaken, the sun and moon are a lot closer than they appear. Or I mean, a lot closer than scientists say they are, right? Because, you know, some people believe the world is flat. And they think the sun and moon are actually a lot closer than what the scientists say. I think, is it 93 million miles? Something like that. Or 93 million light years? Guys, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't believe most of the scientific stuff anyway, so. But let me know if you know how far away the sun is. Not close enough, I'll tell you that much. Well, guys, here from here in beautiful Alberta, Canada, I wish you a great day, and stay safe and healthy and happy as always. And I love you so much. Always remember that. And as always, I'll see you over in the next episode of Mad English TV. Take care.